Hello everyone. So up to now we've seen what is a MOS transistor and the working operation of the MOS devices. So we've seen the fabrication, different fabrication procedures. Those procedures are involved in MOS devices. So in whatever we are using the fabrication. So in case whatever the materials we are using in MOS transistor, that means metals and oxide materials and the semiconductor materials. So what type of ratio or in which place we have to inject those materials in a proper manner, so that will be uh, so in how much of various values we have to use while we are fabricating a MOS device. So that will be known, or that will be indicated by with help of a stick diagram. So in today's class, we have to learn what is meant by stick diagram and the layouts of different colors are used within the MOS structure, or to implement a MOS transistor. So here, first of all, what is meant by stick diagram means. So the stick diagram may be used to convey layer information through the use of a color code. So stick diagram, it is uh, it is one type of structure or one type of procedure. So that may be by using that stick diagram. So that stick diagram will convey the layer information. So what type of layer will be present at the place of a specific location. So that information will be indicated uh, with help of the color code. So we are using different type of colors. So generally, in case of for railway transporting system, so when we are observing that information, that means that indication, whatever that station master will uses, mainly three types of colors. That means we can call it as the colors as signals. So in railway transportation system, mainly that train will move or stop, or with any help with any that type of information, they will not tell in words. They will not, whatever the employees working in the railway system, so they will not uh, told or convey that information in terms of words. They just they intimate that information in terms of colors. So mainly in that we have to observe three types of colors. One is the red, and another one is the green, and another one is yellow. Yellow. So red means, so whenever that red signal indicates, so it immediately stop the train. So whatever the cases or whatever the situations, they will follow. So immediately, whenever the employees will observe that red signal, so immediately that will stop their work. Either it may be that maybe belongs to train movement, or that maybe belongs to any work related with the uh, that railway department, any work related with that railway department. And another one is green signal. So green signal means, so always that will indicate so to pass the train, or to move the train from one place to another place, or all the lines are clear, so there will be no obstacle in between from one station to another station. So that will indicate with help of the green light or green signal. So and coming to yellow, So that yellow will be indicates so that maybe the train may be in hold condition, or that may be wait or ready to stop, or ready to start. So the India, that yellow indicates so there will be uh, whatever, if the train is in moving condition, so that yellow indicates so you are ready to stop. Ready, that means you have to prepare, or you have to break down the train. You have to break down the train. So that type of information will indicate it in terms of mainly three colors. So in the same way, in transporting system also, we have to see different signals and different symbols, different symbols while we are uh, traveling through a bus or bike or car. So in national highway, we have to see so many symbols and signals. So that means the symbols and signals will convey that will be giving some information about the different situations or different uh, processes involved in that route, are involved in the route. So that is the meaning of mainly we have to use different colors and signals. So in VLSI design also we are using we are conveying that layer information in terms of by using a proper color code. So that is nothing but simply we can call it as a stick diagram. So this or we can also define the stick diagram is the means of capturing topology and layer information using simple diagrams. So that will the stick diagram is also tells us that it will follow some topology, and also it will give some layer information. That layer information will uses some simple diagram. Or in another way, the stick diagram is also an interface between symbolic circuit and the actual layout. So this will some of the reference. The stick diagram is the reference diagram between the basic materials involved in the design, or also it is the some mediator in between the layout diagram. That means the mediator in between the layout diagram. That means this will takes place middle position for the layout diagram. So finally, the stick diagram is a cartoon of layout. So it is a simple cartoon of layout. That means so in our everyday life we are seeing some of the cartoons. So in the news channels or in the newspapers. So we have a famous cartoonist in Enadu paper. That is Sridhar. That person name is Sridhar. So for every day in the paper left hand side corner, left or right hand side corner. So we have some cartoon. So that cartoon that will indicates so which is the famous on this day. What is the famous news or famous personality? So by seeing that cartoon, so we simply identify that news of that channel. That is a famous news of that channel. So that is the main thing. So that will be indicates mainly the information of the that means whatever that will be indicates the layer information with help of the different symbols. So simply that is a uh, cartoon of stick diagram is a cartoon of layout. So to draw the layout diagram, so we must and should know how to draw a stick diagram. How to draw a stick diagram. So here we have to use different colors. That is for NMOS and the CMOS, we have to use different color representations. So in what way we are using that is red color and the green color and yellow color in different transportation systems. So in the same way, here also we are using different colors for to represent different layers within the MOS transistors, within the MOS transistor. So in case of the NMOS transistor, so we have to represent the N diffusion with a green color, with a green color. So we have to represent that in stick diagram. We have to represent a green line, but in mask layout encoding, we have to represent a right angle inclined lines within the a square box, a square or a rectangular box. So we have to represent that is right inclined lines with N diffusion, with N diffusion, N diffusion. Clear? So here we have to represent different mass layers with different colors. So in that first for N diffusion, so whatever we are using the N diffusion, so that the N diffusion will be represented in a green color. So that will be indicated with a green color in stick diagram. So we have to write a green line, but in mask, so whatever here you are seeing in PPT you are seeing, so in this way, so it is a rectangular box. Within the rectangular box, so we have to draw right inclined lines, right side inclined lines. Clear? So next layer is polysilicon. So that polysilicon will be indicated with red color, red color. So in a stick diagram, we have to draw a red line over the N diffusion, That means polysilicon and the N diffusion will be combined, or we have to uh, cross one color with another color. So that means one and another colors will be touches with each other. So those two colors will touches with each other. So in stick diagram, we have to draw that line in terms of red line. But in case of layout representation, so that will be in a rectangular box, we have to draw left inclined lines, that means, so you have to remember one important point. That means whenever the diffusion and the polysilicon will crosses with one to another layer, that is polysilicon layer and then diffusion, so that whatever we are drawing that lines, that will be look like as a cross mark. So look like as a cross mark. So that will indicates there will be a proper imposition, or the materials will be injected in a proper manner. So that is the indication we have to observe whenever we are drawing the stick diagram and also layout diagram. So next one, metal one. For metal one, we have to use the blue color. So that same thing in stick diagram, we have to draw a blue line, and in the mask layout, we have to draw a wider graph. That means straight lines in the rectangular bars with a wide gap between the one line to another line, in the one line to another line. So next one for contact, we have to use a cross mark. That means contact will be we have to draw in terms by using, we have to draw that um, that contact with help of a cross mark, and also a thick dotted representation with a thick dot representation. Uh, Cross mark or a dot that will be represented with the help of the in the color of black color. So up to now we have seen four layers. That is, one is the N diffusion, and another one is polysilicon, and the metal one, and the contact. So N diffusion will be represent with the help of green color with a line, and the polysilicon with red color, and the metal one with blue color, and the contact with black color. And the next one, implant means, so we have two type of transistors. So in N diffusion, we have enhancement mode transistor and the depletion mode transistor. So whenever we have to represent in our design with a depletion transistor with a depletion. So and where we have to use the implant over the N diffusion transistor, over the N diffusion enhancement transistor. So that will be indicated with yellow color with a dotted line square box with a dotted line square box over the N diffusion materials over the N diffusion materials. So next one, buried contact. Next, we have to use a buried contact, that is that will be uses with brown color. That will be uses with brown color. That will be with a brown dotted, thin dotted line, or within the mask layout encoding. So we have to use the square within the square box within the square box. So these are the indications, or these are the uh, formats we have to use while we are drawing stick diagram and the layout diagram. So in the below diagrams, that means that will be future stick or future symbol, future mask, whatever we are seeing one tabular form. So below the representation, so that will be represents a simple enhancement mode transistor and a simple depletion mode n-type transistor. So here whatever we are observing, so we have in stick diagram and mask layout diagram. So we're having uh, that is with the green lines and the red mark. So that is a simple transistor. So in symbolic diagram, so we have to represent the MOS transistor with help of the gate terminal and the drain terminal and the um, gate, drain, and the source terminal. Gate, drain, and source terminal. So what way we are drawing the symbol, so that symbol will be represent in stick diagrams by these colors, simple these colors. That means every transistor must and should consist mainly the N diffusion and the polysilicon. So if the N diffusion and the polysilicon will crosses with one color to another color, so that will be simply that will working at that place, that will be working like as a simple MOS transistor, that will be working like as a simple MOS transistor. So that is also one of the important remembering point. So whatever here we are using both N diffusion and the polysilicon will crosses one color to another color. So simply that will indicate. So there at that point, simply that will be work like as a simple MOS transistor, a simple MOS transistor. So by seeing the colors, we can say whether that will be NMOS transistor or PMOS transistor. So if the green color and the red color will crosses with one color to another color, so simply that is a NMOS transistor, NMOS enhancement transistor. So if that over the two colors we have a yellow implant line, that means yellow dotted square box line. So at the time we have to say that is that will be acts like as a NMOS enhancement mode transistor, NMOS depletion mode transistor. So without yellow line, so we can say that is a NMOS enhancement mode transistor. With yellow line, if that two colors will cross, will have yellow line over the enhancement mode transistors. At the time we will say that that will be depletion mode transistor. That will be depletion mode transistor. So we have to remember those indications while we are drawing the stick diagram and the layout diagram. Stick diagram and the layout diagram. So these are the indications that will be used in NMOS fabrication process, NMOS fabrication. And coming to CMOS. So CMOS, so in NMOS technology, we have only the NMOS diffusion, NMOS diffusion. So either it may be enhancement mode or either it may be diffusion mode. So we have to use only the NMOS transistors only. But coming to CMOS, so here in this design we have to use both the NMOS transistor and the PMOS transistor. So here we have to use both N-type material and the p-type material. So for that we have to differentiate both the transistors, that means n-type transistor and the p-type. So in CMOS additionally we have to add another p-type transistor. P-type transistor, that means so here we have a p diffusion. So we have to use P diffusion. So the Q diffusion will be in case of uh, N diffusion, we have to use green color, but the P diffusion, for P diffusion we have to use the yellow color, yellow line. So in case of N-type transistor, N-type MOS transistor, so that will be indicated in terms of green color and the red polysilicon color, red polysilicon. So whenever the two colors crosses with one with another material, so then we say NMOS transistor. So here the p-type transistor is while we are designing the CMOS technology, so that is the combination of both NMOS and the PMOS transistors. So that why we have to use P diffusion for P-type transistor. P diffusion. So P diffusion will be, that will be represented, that P diffusion material will be represented with yellow color, yellow color. So that yellow color and by a combination of polysilicon, yellow and the polysilicon. So whenever that two colors will crosses with each other, will crosses with each other, so then we can say that is the p-type transistor, p-type MOS transistor, p-type MOS transistor. So the p diffusion, so p diffusion will be indicated with yellow color and the polysilicon will be indicated with red color. So polysilicon is common for both NMOS and the PMOS, but the uh, uh, NMOS diffusion, that is M diffusion, and the P diffusion will vary from one color to another color. For N diffusion, we have to use green color. For P diffusion, we have to use the yellow color, yellow color. So these are also this difference also we have to very surely remember. So we have to remember these points, or we have to store these points in our memory. So definitely we have to store this point in memory. Then only we have to draw a proper stick and layout diagram for any type of NMOS design or PMOS design. So to draw CMOS or NMOS designs, so we have some of the rules we have to follow. So we'll see what is the rules for drawing a stick diagram. So we'll see what is the rules for to draw a proper stick diagram. So here, first rule number one is, so when two or more sticks of the same type cross or touch each other, that represents electrical contact. So where, for example, when we are using two colors, where it may be diffusion or polysilicon. So here we have our metal, whatever it may be, metal. So any two or more sticks of the same type cross or touch each other, that represents electrical contact. So if the two colors with crosses with each other, so the same two colors, for example, N diffusion. N diffusion, we are drawn the N diffusion like as a cross mark, like as a cross mark. So that cross indicates there will be electrical connection. So that cross mark may be N diffusion or P diffusion or metal or polysilicon, whatever you are seeing. So here in this example, that will be indicated two colors, that is, one is the metal, blue color is the metal, and the red color is the polysilicon. So that will be, if you are drawing the same color, so that represents there will be a electrical contact. That means the electrons or the current flow will flow through through those materials, through those materials. So that is one of the indication or one of the rule when we are drawing the, when we drawing the proper stick diagram in VLSI topology. So next one, rule 2 is, when two or more sticks of different type cross or touch each other, there is no electrical contact. That means if electrical contact is needed, we have to show the connection explicitly. So whenever if the two different, that means N diffusion or polysilicon, or P diffusion or polysilicon, or metal or N diffusion, or metal or P diffusion. So if you are crossing with one to another material, so that it will not establish a proper electrical connection. That means that will not provide a proper connection or contact in between one material to another material, in between one material to another material, or one layer to another layer. So if you want to a proper contact in between one layer to another layer, so at that we have to use a proper contact. So contact should be, we have to establish to maintain a proper flow, electron flow from one layer to another layer. So at the time we have to use uh, a contact to design any type of VLSI circuit. We have to use any type of VLSI circuit. So this is the rule number 2. uh, when so this is also explained in this diagram. So whenever we are crossing in the above two cases, there will be no electrical contact. So if you want to create a contact between one layer to another layer, so here we have to use a contact. That means that will be a dotted representation, dot representation. It's a thin dot representation. Clear? So next one, rule number 3, when a poly crosses diffusion, it represents a transistor. So I already I told that if that uh, color code layers will work or act like as a transistor, so definitely the polysilicon and the diffusion materials will crosses with one material to another material, or one layer to another layer. So that is the main indication if that will be works like as a transistor. So అది ఏమాత్రమైన ట్రాన్సిస్టర్గా వర్క్ అవ్వాలి అంటే డెఫినెట్గా ఒకదాంతో ఒకటి క్రాస్ అవ్వాలి, అండ్ డిఫ్యూజన్ కానీ పాలిసిలికాన్ కానీ. క్లియర్? సో అప్పుడు ఆ టైంలోనే దట్ విల్ బి వర్క్ లైక్ యాజ్ ఏ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్. సో నెక్స్ట్ వన్, నెక్స్ట్ రూల్ నెంబర్ 4. నెక్స్ట్ rule number 4. So in a CMOS, the demarcation line is drawn to avoid touching of P diffusion with N diffusion. So all PMOS terminals must lie on the one side of the line, and all NMOS terminals will have to be on the other side. So this is the rule number 4. So we must and should follow this rules while we are designing or drawing the mass transistors. So here, so in CMOS we must and should represent. So in CMOS techno already we seen. So in the pull up part, that will be consist p-type transistors. So in pull down part, that will consist n-type transistor. That means in the upper part we have to design with help of the p-type transistors. In the down part, that means in towards ground, we have to design that design should be implemented with help of NMOS transistor. So that should be demarked by a demarcation line. So that demarcation line should be drawn with the help of the brown color. That means, so we have to show a representation to separate NMOS transistor and the CMOS, that means PMOS transistor in CMOS technology. So we must and should show the demarcation line in between the p-type transistors and the n-type transistors. N-type transistor. So these are, we have to remember these points while we are drawing stick diagram and the layout diagram. So we must and should. So all of you practice these color diagrams, and remember these colors. So in next class we will see how we will draw for a simple designs by a stick diagram and the layout diagram. So we'll see different designs. We have to, in what way we are draw a proper stick diagram and the layout diagram for each design. So and all of you do that, practice these colors. So whenever we are practice or remember these colors, so simply we are easily we can easily draw any type of stick and the layout diagram for any type of design, any type of design. So I think already you are learned this type of design, that means CMOS design and NMOS design. So all of you you are very some of the knowledge about how to draw by seeing the that Boolean expression, that is logical expression. So we are very familiar, or we are very knowledgeable about to draw different circuits. So after drawing that circuit, we have to draw a stick diagram and the layout diagram. Layout diagram. So in the next class, we will see these layout and stick diagrams for how to represent a simple NMOS NOR gate or NMOS NAND gate with a stick and the layout diagrams. So whatever you are seeing, so this will be discussed in next class. Next class. So these are very important concepts, this stick and diagram. So finally, we will in final exams we will expect one question from these diagrams. So these diagrams. So clear. For this one, you have to maintain colored pencils. So you have to maintain the color. We have to draw these diagrams with colored pencils. Color pencils only. Right. So we'll discuss these topics in next class. Okay, take care. We'll meet in next class.